In this episode, I'm building a fence and seating area as a firewood storage. Let me show you the design. This project is in a bigger front garden project, and the idea of this came only later with the client. The question was if an interesting fence could be placed, but not super high, and if it could be more sturdy. In the garden, 2 trees were removed. They were both sick and not strong enough to survive. So the idea came to mind to reuse the firewood as a fence and not make it too high and at eye level. And putting concrete seats in front of the fence made it a nice seating area. The roof covering is steel, which can rust to give a warm color. I resawed some rough Douglas fir for the frame construction. I chose this wood for its durability outside, and it's a fast-growing softwood and not an imported hardwood. The frame will be joined with half laps, so laying out the pieces is very helpful. I use a big table saw here, but a small one could do the job as well. Most of the pieces are cross-cut with a miter saw, but the sharp angle I cut by hand. If you like this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing. Making a test piece for the half laps is very handy, and I did use it to mark out where I wanted the half laps. The majority of the joinery I cut on the table saw, but a part I cut by hand, which is accurate enough. A project like this lives outside, and because of moisture there will be movement in the wood, so getting the joints perfect is not possible in the long run. For the attaching, I used polyurethane adhesive and nails to get it tight, and every joint gets a screw to keep it together over time. The glue is tough and not extreme hard. This is very relevant because of the movement of the wood. Stacking the assembly makes life a lot easier if the first one is done alright. In between the frame, spacers get placed to keep them apart and stable. The spacers are of the same resawed frame pieces. Again, with glue and screws they are attached. Then I could cut and shape the steel. A different material could be stainless steel or galvanized steel or corten steel. Corten rusts also, but gives a longer lifespan. Still, this sheet of steel will hold for 8 to 10 years in this situation. In our shop there was a lot of branches, so I used these for this project. That helped cleaning up also. Then I could install the material I placed the frame on bricks. You want to keep it as high as possible from the ground. And I put 2 brick anchors in the wall for mounting. Two vertical slats were installed to help settle the wood later on, but also give a stable backrest for the seats. Under the first layer of wood, pavers were placed for counterweight and balance to keep the firewood from the ground. And then the fun part of stacking could be done. I mixed big logs with small logs for the design. The steel gets attached with stainless steel nails. First the divot gets punched and then the nail. With help of my buddy Bart, we placed the seats. These are prefab U elements and these are in dark grey. Considering the price, you will not find a more durable seat for your money because these are 15 euros each. Having a seat after a project is always relieving some pressure. I'm very happy how this project came out, and the customer was also pleased with this cozy seating area. Thanks for watching.